Hello everyone, this is Patty's Hobby World coming to you live today to color another coloring page that I purchased off Estes. I purchased these months ago and I tried to go back into my purchases to see who the illustrator is for this particular beauty, and I couldn't find it. I'm thinking this is Mariola Budek. But if anybody knows where she comes from, please put it in comments so that we can share this video. And if somebody wants to color her too, they'll be able to have access to this page. But I did buy this page off Estes because, as I was telling you before I buy the book, I wanna kind of get an idea from all of the other colorists. And see what they're doing when they color particular pictures. Now, I've seen this picture done. I tried to go back to YouTube to find it, but I couldn't find it. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with my version of this beautiful, I like to call her a goddess, queen. Those were the tags that I was looking for when I tried to pull her up. Goddess, queen, lady, coloring books. You know how to do it. And couldn't find her, but I'm going to give you some of the pencils I'm going to be working with. These are Brew Funner pencils. Let me show you the box because people are probably saying, Brew Funner? Who is that? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get to the Brew Funner. Here we go. So I mentioned this in my tools and video. So South Fun 160 oil pencils, adult coloring book, sketching, painting, made in China. So that's what this is where these oil pencils are coming from. Okay, so just so that you can see that. And when I do faces, I like to color in use color pencils, oil base, because they're smoother. And remember, when you're working with oil base, go light because you got a layer. And they come in these beautiful trays. Those are beautiful trays. And then I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to use, so as you see, lights, darks, hues, tones, and shading. When you work with, when you're doing complexions, you have to identify what type of skin color you want. Dark, medium, light, pale, pink, blush, ivory. So we come in all different shades, which is a beautiful thing to me. So create some of that, and then we'll go, and we'll continue to go deeper. But I want to just show you the colors. I'll get into more pinks later, and I'll pull my pinks out. Then we'll go to the my bronzing colors. I like to keep my pencils in the case. So that I know where they are at all times. So I keep my tray. Let me show you. I'll show you how I do it. So I keep my trays like this, so I can see my colors and grab. Now I do have my coloring chart, so if I get confused, I have a coloring chart and I can use my coloring chart to run to. My coloring chart. Okay. And then all of my my pencils. Little tray here. Okay, let me get these out of the way. Put these back into position. Get my lady set up again. And let's color. How about that? How about we just, let's color. She's going to be an olive tone. So I am going to need to start off with a yellow. Um, 122. I know I'm going into the highlighting, the more contouring areas, but I like to give her what I like to call is a wash. Just a light wash. To take away the starkness of the white. Now, unless I'm going to make her ivory, I may leave that light color. So I like to just give her a wash. Don't forget the neck. Now this is grayscale page, so this is going to help me color her beautifully. And as you can see, she's already starting to, I like to say, just to mellow out just a little bit. I think, yeah. I'm going to get her shoulder in here. Like I said, this is very light. I'm not pushing on her. Now, I am no expert. I just finished watching a 2-hour video on YouTube channel to try to help me to learn to achieve a more beautiful, realistic complexion and face, especially when you do these beauties. And yes, I watched all the commercials because we like to support our colorists, and I don't have any problems with that. Alright, so alright, so you see, it just slightly took away the starkness. So see that? And I'm not even really pressing on the pencil. I'm just letting it her go. Okay. I normally don't color on a, I try not to color on a Sunday, but today I am. Some days you just need to color on a Sunday, which is okay by me. Alright, so that was 122, right guys? 122. Very pale yellow. Now the only thing that I don't really like about this brand is they don't name the pencils. So all I can do is go by the color, the number. So it's a 122. I like to probably light yellow. Light yellow. Okay. So I think I got all of her flesh tones because we want to make sure. A little trick to the trade is when you're working with one color for flesh tones, stay with that one color throughout the skin. Shoulders, neck, here's a little throat area. Because as your mind is working with this particular color, you'll do your blending much better. I colored the face once on another picture and then forgot the rest of her body. So it didn't really come out as well as I would like. So I am going to, I need to look at my color chart real quick. And I think I'm going to go with, let's go up to, I think I'm going to do 74. No, I think, you know what, I think I'll do 102. 102, I think 102 is over here. Yes, 102. Now 102 is going to bring some pale, some skin tone to her. I haven't even begun to contour yet, so this is just to create some highlights. Hold on, I have to sharpen my pencil. Always work with a sharper pencil, especially when you're going to contour, when you go into these crevices and things like that. And then I just like to have a sharp pencil when I'm coloring, when I'm beginning to and I'll be quiet, so my son hasn't done the music yet. And then as I get better, I am going to now this pencil here, I don't know if you can see the darker crevice. That's going to be darker. So what I'm doing is I just initiated a quick blend. Just a quick blend. Because that area is going to be hopefully this will turn out as beautifully wonderful as I saw a colorist remove this line here, and I'm like, okay, she's good at it. She's an artist though. She knows what she's doing. And don't forget, where is her light coming in? Her light is coming in actually from the camera. Boom. So this side of her face is going to be more shaded, and we'll achieve that in a few minutes. Well, not right now. I mean, I still have the color. Just going to check my lens. Okay. You may not see much right now, but you will. All right, now here comes her nose. A lot of times if you just look in the mirror and see how things work in terms of shading and coloring of your own you gotta get an idea. Light. So kind of make her I hope the 2-hour class that I took this morning reviewing a channel will work. So how can you learn that fast? How can you learn that quick? I don't know. I had, some people have a artistic, well, there's a lot of people that are artistic. But some people just can pick up stuff. Give her some throat pattern. Like I said, this is, light, medium. And you can always, when you work with the highlights of her face, leave those, work on your contouring, and then you can always color in a little darker, which I will, because when you start blending, you'll make greater strokes. Okay. And that was number of the Brute Funer pencil, 102. And just make sure. Let's make sure we got all of her. I don't want to leave. Let me get her neck real quick. cleavage down here, I think. I always color with a couple of papers underneath, so you're like, why has she got all that paper underneath? It helps the pencil. It helps the pencil instead of it hitting directly on the table. I give it a couple pages. All right, so that was 102. I think I'm gonna go with 64. Now 64 is a lighter shade, but I want to go back to I need to do a little bit of something. So just a little shade. You may not even, the camera may not even catch it. Because it's very pale. May not even catch it. I see it. But you guys may not even see it. Okay. You're like, oh, okay. That worked, I guess. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to make her more olive tone, but I want to get her, where's my 75? Let's go with 139. 139. I haven't even begun to contour yet. 139. And this time I don't want the pencil too sharp, so. Her cheekbones are here. The contour goes below. Okay. All right. So you see how she's starting to come alive here? Oh, I keep forgetting about her neck. We need to make sure we do that. Okay. I think that's enough of that color. Okay, so we're still working on creating. You don't want no darks here. Okay. There, how's that? Let me just take a quick camera check. Make sure she's there. Okay, so let me see, because it is okay, let's see. Now what you're seeing right now is the very, very highlight of her skin. I turned the light off just to see if you can, sometimes the light will glare the picture and you really won't be able to see. So this is a learning tool. You're going to realize what lighting you need. I'm sitting in my kitchen, so I've got the light from the outside coming in. Now this is dark for me, but this is, it looks good for you guys. All right. So let's see, I'm gonna need just a little light for me, guys. So let's see, is that all right? I think that's good. And like I said, we are using the lightest of colors, but if you started with me at the beginning of the video, you'll see, I mean, you can see the difference. This is the original page, you know, the whiteness of the page, and then this is where we're coming. Okay. Like I was saying, one colorist, she took this whole line here out, and I was like, yes.